What is up, y'all? This is your girl Trinity, and I'm back with another freaking video. Okay, so we are going to be doing the June 2020 love predictions, love reading. This is going to be a pick a card if it isn't already obvious. I did write some channeled messages down here. You have pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. I will insert a photo of each pile here. So you can do your meditation, you can pause the video, look away from the screen, take your 3 inhales and exhales slowly, and then choose your pile based off your intuition. Take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. So let's get started with pile number 1. All right, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. I will first start off with your channeled message here, and then we'll get right into your reading. So your channeled message that I received is breakthrough. And then we will do the tarot first, and then we'll jump into the soulmate oracle cards. And those are going to be more like messages for self. All right, so let's start with the tarot cards first. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the 8 of Swords. Then we have the 8 of Cups. And the 3 of Cups. So right off the bat, I just feel like somebody is making the decision to walk away from a situation that they were once blindfolded by, so to speak. Sorry, I'm writing things down. But yeah, I feel like this represents your partner, or it could even represent you. Maybe you were too worried, you were more concerned about finances in your work life, and so you were slow to give or give of yourself to this person, or vice versa. Maybe your partner was or is feeling that way, but there was something that you felt trapped. Sorry guys, had a slight interruption there, but we are back. So I feel like you may have felt trapped, or you are feeling trapped in your current situation. I don't know why I'm hearing situationship. So maybe this is something that you're not taking too seriously, or you're trying to, but it's not really the one, and you know that. So either you're making the decision to walk away from the situation, or you have already left. I'm feeling that you may have already left emotionally. So physically, you might still be in the relationship, kind of dragging this person along. So you might want to get that together. And then the 3 of Cups. Normally with relationships, that means there's a third party situation happening. Cups represent your relationships in life. So I do feel like there could possibly be a third party. There could be some cheating going on. So either that's on your end, or that's going to be on your partner's end. Take that as it resonates, only you know. And then your love messages are adventure waits. Go find it. And then souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. So maybe if you are feeling a little trapped right now, it's okay to let go, because I feel like there's some self-discovery that needs to be had. So as soon as you leave this situation, or not even leave, but as soon as you make a decision, then you'll be experiencing some sort of breakthrough in your overall life. I feel like it's more on a spiritual, emotional level. You're going to be learning a lot about yourself during this time, but you do need to make a decision if you haven't done so already. That is all I have for my pile number 1s. I hope that this helped. I know it was sort of a quick reading, but if it resonated, go ahead and leave me a comment down below, and hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you feel led to do so. I will see you guys in my next video. I'm sending love, light, and positivity your way. You guys have a beautiful and blessed day. Okay, pile number 2, this is your reading. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is I have a channeled message here for you from Spirit, Universe, God, whoever you believe in. So I'll read that first. Then we will go into our tarot cards, and then we'll have the messages for self. Okay. So your channeled message is Journey into Self-Love. So let's start with your cards, and we're gonna pull from, I don't know, let's pull from the bottom. So we have the Death card, which doesn't necessarily mean death. It just means you're experiencing or about to experience change. But because this is in the past position, I do believe that this is something that has already happened. Then we have the Justice card. Maybe you felt as if you were being treated unfairly in the relationship that you were in. Temperance, you're finding balance. It's so crazy because I only drew 4 cards for every pile, and for some reason a 5th card snuck its way in, but that is okay. So we have the Death card, we have Justice, we have Temperance, we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is satisfaction in all things, like all the way across the board, financially, friendships, family, all of it. There is something that is coming to an end, but there's a beautiful beginning, or something has come to an end. So I'm feeling like you may have recently went through a breakup or a divorce, possibly. And you feel like it was unfair. Maybe it was all of a sudden. But you are going to find, right now, I feel like you're finding balance, which is the reason why you're being called to a journey of self-love, because this is what's coming. You're going to regain your strength during this time as well. You need to pay attention to that gut feeling, your intuition. Don't go backwards. If you know that this relationship is not for you, don't go backwards. If there's just a little bit of work that needs to be done, or you know what needs to be worked on, then you and your partner should probably sit down and really have an open conversation about that. I'm feeling like you can't make, some of you, you're feeling like you can't be yourself in this relationship. And so maybe you feel like a part of you has died. Whatever part you're suppressing, and that's not good. And you feel like it's unjust. You feel like it's not fair. But either way it goes right now, you're finding balance, or you need to find that balance. For the majority of you, I feel like you're in a space of finding that balance right now. And some of you might already be coming into this 10 of Pentacles and Strength card energy here already. So let's move on to your love messages for self. I have found the one that my soul loves. Okay, so maybe this relationship that you guys are in, for the majority of you, I feel like there's some sort of miscommunication happening there. Could be a little off. It could be. It could be something off within yourself, or within your mate themselves. It might not be an actual issue yet in your relationship, but I'm telling you now, if you or your mate are not working on yourself, that will show up in your relationship. When you meet your soulmate, you'll feel calm, no anxiety, and no agitation. Okay? So either for a small select of you, this relationship just needs a little bit of work. And then there's some of you that need to leave the relationship, or have decided to leave already, because you, like I said, feel like you have sacrificed a piece of yourself, a large piece of yourself. So you either need to share that, or you need to walk away from the situation, because these are feelings you're not getting. And for some of you, these are feelings you're actually getting. You're just in a bump. You're in a bump in the road right now. You're going through that, which relationship doesn't. Anyways, that is all I have for my pile number 2s. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time and energy. If you feel led to do so, go ahead and subscribe and hit that thumbs up button if this resonated. I'm sending you love, light, and positivity your way. You have a beautiful and blessed day. I will see you all in my next video. Pile number 3, here is your love reading for June. I have channeled messages and or guidance for you on these little pieces of paper. It could be a word or a phrase, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and start with that first. Then we'll do our regular Rider-Waite deck, and then we'll go into love messages for self. So your channeled message is going to be emotions. Take that how it resonates with you. I feel like some of you might be coming in becoming more in control of your emotions, or you may need to at this time. So let's go ahead and start with your tarot. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Emperor, and the Two of Swords in reverse. Already, I feel like you are blocking a whole lot. You are suppressing, is what I'm hearing. You may be suppressing who you really are in this current relationship. And I don't feel like it has anything to do with your partner. I feel like you're afraid. You're afraid to take that blindfold off and do what it is you need to do. Like I said, you could be suppressing a lot of your thoughts. Feeling like you are purposely blocking your opinions and just the way that you feel, but mentally, you are very, very guarded. And I feel like you need to just release. Release is what I'm hearing. I feel like this has more to do with you than even like a love situation. I don't know why I feel like your thoughts might be racing when it comes to love. Like you might even be afraid. I don't know why, pile number 3, I feel like you're single. For some of you, you're single and you've been single for a minute, and your thoughts are racing, and I feel like you're not being honest with yourself about the things that need to be fixed, that you don't need to be in a relationship right now, because there's some things that need to be fixed and worked on prior to you moving into a new situation of love. I feel like you're very open for it, and you're very open to the idea of it. But there's some I just hear anger. You were hurt. So let's pull your love messages and see if we can get a little more guidance here. Fall in love when you are ready, not when you're lonely. What did I just say? Some of you know you're not ready for a relationship, but you're pushing it, or you want it so bad that is your only focus. And you need to focus on you and fixing you and getting yourself ready for the man or the woman that you're looking for. Get ready for that, because they're coming in hot is what I'm saying. Or you have a lot of, I feel like you might have a lot of, I don't know why I'm feeling a lot of masculine energy here. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're a man. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're a woman or whatever. It's just, that's why I feel like I'm getting that single energy from you. Very independent. There's a lot of strength coming through here. And I'm not saying get rid of that, but when you meet this special someone, first of all, you'll know. Second of all, be a little softer. Okay? Not everyone else is out to get you. You don't need to be hard all the time. And then the next message is, life is art. Paint your dreams, sing your songs, enjoy the dance. Don't rush. Let it flow, because just let it flow. For those of you that are in a relationship, it could possibly be that it is not the one for you, and you know that. And then some of you might just need to release and be open with your partner, open communication. But I really just feel like this is a single pile. There's a very small amount of you that are not single. But if you are not, you might want to reconsider or reevaluate your relationship. So yeah, that is what I'm getting for my pile number 3s. Okay, pile number 4, welcome to your reading. So I have channeled messages here for you on these little pieces of paper. So I will start with that. And then we will go on to the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And then we'll go on to the self-love messages here from the Manifest Oracle deck that I have. So your channeled message is going to be, go into this with good intentions. So a few select of you, a handful of you are single, and you have been single for quite some time. Some of you are more recently single, within the last like 6 months or so, give or take. And I'm hearing that you have come across some good, some new connections, some real genuine ones. Just take your time. No rush. All right, let's pull your, you have the Devil card, the Lovers, or the Two of Cups, not the Lovers, I'm sorry, the Page of Swords, and then the Knight of Wands. I feel like for some of you, you've done some self-work. For lack of a better word, you've been working on self in this solitude, this solitary time, whatever you want to call it. You've been working on some self, releasing some addictions, or some of you know that the relationship you're in is toxic as hell. And somebody could be giving more than the other. So yeah, some of you know you're in a very toxic situation right now. Some of you have already done that shadow work in order to move forward into this Two of Cups energy, which to me is like nurturing relationships, strong bonds and connections, healing connections. The Page of Swords, some of you are cutting away people that no longer serve you, things that no longer serve you, in order for you to get to stronger bonds and connections with people. The Knight of Wands, someone, there might be somebody coming in fast, somebody younger than you, that's coming to make an offer for you, or an offer to you, if that makes sense. Sorry, there's just so many, I don't know why I'm pile number 4, and it's funny because I wasn't even going to do a 4th pile, but pile number 4 is like, all I can think of is clouds, like airy, just all over the fucking place. So, I feel like you're making a lot of connections is what I'm feeling. There's so many connections that I don't want to say like a number or anything, but there are quite a few connections that you are making with people. Just, I feel like a lot of friendships. There are some potential romantic relationships that could form from these friendships. I say stay focused as well. If you're still doing that shadow work, continue on that, you know, and like, you know, go with the flow of things. Don't force anything. Continue to cut away the dead weight is what I'm hearing, or the negativity, so that you can really truly evaluate that offer that might be coming in for you. Because it could potentially be one of the greatest connections you've experienced, is what I'm hearing. They are coming in fast, and they may pay. That's the Page, Knight. They're coming in fast. I feel like they are ready. Or this could even be your energy, where you're feeling very energized and you're ready to get shit done and you're ready. I feel like that's your energy, but you're not necessarily seeking love. You're just very open to it, maybe, for some of you. But there is somebody coming in with an offer. Let's look at your love messages. You want a person who comes into your life by accident but stays on purpose. That soulmate connection is what you're seeking, and I feel like it's coming. You will meet your soulmate when the time is right. And I just said soulmate connection. Did I not? Okay, so it's funny because remember your guided message, pile number 4, was to go into this with good intentions. So continue working on that shadow self, okay? That shadow work. Continue to remove them negative blockages from your life so that you can be ready for Mr. or Mrs. Right, because, honey, they are coming, okay? That is all I have for my pile number 4s. I hope this resonated with you. Take what did, leave what didn't. If it did resonate with you and you do like this video, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up, as well as subscribe if you feel led to do so. I am sending love, light, and positivity your way. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed day, and I will see you guys in my next video.